Well, I'm back. I had a little bit of trouble getting this going, and you guys didn't get to see it from the very beginning, but you really didn't miss much. And I still have a couple of things to fix, which you'll notice right now. But today we're streaming The Secret of Monkey Island. Trimming up the window. The window not... Normally, I tell it, hey, just look at this window and show what's on this window. It did not want to... Oh, you got problems on the top, too. There we are. Perfect. For now. A LucasArts adventure game from 1990. Not the first of their adventure games, but it's an early one. Maniac Mansion, I think,
Hi.
might have been the first.
My name's Guybrush Threepwood, and I want to be a pirate.
Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like that.
I'm over this way.
Ah! Well then, Thriftweed.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
I see. So, you want to be a pirate, eh? You look more like a flooring inspector. But if you're serious about pirating, go talk to the pirate leaders. You'll find them in the Scum Bar.
Gosh, thanks. I'll do that. Bye now. I'm off to seek my fortune.
Good luck!
Where did you say those pirate leaders were?
The Scum Bar.
Right. Thanks.
So, as I was going to say, this is the original game, the original graphics, with the voiceover that they added in the special edition that was released 10, 12 years ago, something like that.
Re-elect Governor Marley. When there's only one candidate, there's only one choice.
Yep, click for movement. Down in the lower left are all the options that you can do. If you right click, it takes the... there's usually like a default option. You'll notice that it's lit up. The one that is the default option. So, for instance, there's a door here. Not that you can see because it's kind of dark against dark, but that is a door. Right click, open the door. Right click, close the door. It's the Scum Bar. And this is not necessary in order to just blow through the game, but I'm going to talk to some of these pirates because, you know, the reason that we're playing this game is because this game is ridiculous and awesome.
Ahoy there, stranger. New in town?
My name's Guybrush Threepwood. I'm new in town.
Guybrush Threepwood? That's the stupidest name I've ever heard.
Well, what's your name?
My name is Mancomb Seepgood. So, what brings you to Melee Island, anyway?
I've come seeking my fortune.
Oh, you have you? You should go talk to the important-looking pirates in the next room. They're pretty much in charge around here. They can tell you where to go and what to do.
It's funny that you mentioned, like, the art. I prefer this art to what they did in the special edition, which maybe I'll show, maybe I won't show, but... this is way cooler.
Where can I find the governor?
Governor Marley. Her mansion is on the other side of town. But pirates aren't as welcome around her place as they used to be.
Mancomb Seepgood. Why not? I'm welcome everywhere I go.
I'm welcome everywhere I go.
Whatever you say. Just watch out for those guard dogs. Uh-oh, looks like my grog is going flat, so you'll have to excuse me. Nice talking to you. Have fun on Melee Island.
I don't want to bother them. They're busy listening to the guy on the left. I don't think it's wise to wake a sleeping pirate.
What are you looking at me for?
Excuse me, but I'm looking for the dartboard.
Dartboard? We don't have one anymore. There was a horrible accident. Drinking and darts don't mix.
I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Guybrush.
Yeah? So what?
What happened to your eye?
Well, I was putting in my contact lens when... Hey, wait a second. That is none of your business.
Where can I get a drink?
A drink? You could wait for the cook to notice you. But that would take all day. Just find a mug and sneak into the kitchen. That is what we all do.
Why aren't pirates welcome at the governor's house?
Because of LeChuck, that's why. He's the guy that went to the governor's for dinner and never wanted to leave. He fell for her in a big way, but she told him to drop dead. So he did, and then things really got ugly.
How did he die?
He tried to impress the governor by sailing off to find the secret of Monkey Island. But a mysterious storm came up and sank his ship, leaving no survivors. We thought that was the end of the fearsome pirate, LeChuck. We were wrong.
What happened then?
He still sails the waters between here and Monkey Island. His ghost ship is an unholy terror upon the sea. That is why we are all in here and not out pirating. Look, this whole LeChuck thing has me pretty shaken up.
These portraits,
If you don't mind,
they were really awesome. And yeah, they changed everything. It's so sad. Oh, here we go.
Oi.
It's calm.
Eye yourself.
Oi.
Nice hat.
Oi.
So, before I click on this, so tell me about Loom. You're going to hear about it. But Loom was another one of LucasArts' adventure games. Yeah.
So, tell me about Loom.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score and musical effects, not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects and magic spells. Beat the rush! Go out and buy Loom today!
Jeez, what an obvious sales pitch.
Sorry, but on some topics I just get carried away.
Nice talking to you.
Oi.
So yeah, this kind of exemplifies the whole game. This is absolutely skippable, but if you skipped it, you wouldn't have the background on what's going on the island, anything about LeChuck. You'd eventually find out about LeChuck. And you wouldn't get that sales pitch for Luke.
Woof.
And this.
Island.
Woof, LeChuck?
That's it. He just told us the whole story.
I don't see anything special about it.
What be ye wanting, boy?
I want to be a pirate.
So what? Why bother us? Hey, don't forget we're short on help because of this whole LeChuck thing. So, no pirates means no swag, and no swag means no grog, and we're getting dangerously low on grog. Do you have any special skills?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Well, all right. But you don't become a pirate just by asking. You'll have to go through the 3 trials.
What 3 trials are those?
There are 3 trials every pirate must pass.
You must master the sword.
And the art of thievery.
And the quest.
The what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin.
Right! You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery. Then return with proof that you've done it.
And then you must drink grog with us. Grog!
I'll just be running along now.
Oh.
Leave us to our grog.
Come back later and tell us how you're doing.
Each thing, even though I know the answer.
Well, if it isn't the boy who wants to be a pirate, how do you fare on your quests?
Tell me more about mastering the sword.
First, get ye a sword. You must seek out and defeat the sword master. Someone in town can probably direct you. Oh! You want to find somebody to train you first. Imagine trying to take on the sword master without any training.
Tell me more about mastering the art of thievery.
We want you to procure a small item for us.
The idol of many hands in the governor's mansion.
The governor keeps the idol of many hands in a display case in the mansion outside the town.
You'll have to get past the guards, naturally. The tricky part will be getting past the dogs outside. Aye, they're a particularly vicious breed. You might be able to drug them or something.
Tell me more about treasure hunting.
Legend has it that there's a treasure buried here on the island. All you must do is find the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island and bring it back here.
Should I have a map or something?
Well, you can hardly expect to find a treasure without a map.
And don't forget, X marks the spot.
Oh, I gotta do this one too. What's in that grog stuff?
What's in that grog stuff anyway?
Grog is a secret mixture which contains one or more of the following:
Kerosene,
propylene glycol,
artificial sweeteners, sulfuric acid,
rum,
acetone, red dye number 2,
scum,
axle grease, battery acid,
and or pepperoni. As you can probably imagine, it's one of the most caustic, volatile substances known to man.
The stuff eats right through these mugs, and the cook is losing a fortune replacing them.
And and/or pepperoni.
I'll just be running along now.
Leave us to our grog.
11
Come back
ingredients,
later and tell us
one
how
of which
you're
may or may
doing.
not be pepperoni. So I want to get in here, but if I try to enter the kitchen, the cook is gonna kick me out. So to wait for the cook to leave the kitchen. Which normally happens.
Cozy.
Hey! You can't come back here!
Come on, cook. There we go. It's time to steal some stuff. There's a hunk of meat. There's a pot.
It's boiling hot.
There's some grog over here, but we can't get the grog. There's this fish, which I'm going to get. You can't pick it up.
I think it's a herring.
If you go to pick it up,
I think that bird will
seagull
peck my hand off.
pecks at you, but you can do this. There we go. I think that's everything to get out of here. Yep. Of course, the first time you go in there, or you play this game, you're like, I have no idea what I need to do, but, you know,
Meanwhile, deep beneath Monkey Island, the ghost pirate LeChuck ship lies anchored
By the way-
in a river of lava.
the voiceover.
Captain LeChuck, sir.
There's nothing like the hot winds of hell blowing in your face.
No, sir. Nothing like it. Sir,
It's days like this that make you glad to be dead.
Oh, yes, sir. Glad to be dead.
You are glad to be dead, right?
Oh, yes, sir. I feel so lucky that you happened to capture my ship, then murdered me and everyone on board. Yes, sir. Lucky.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was it you disturbed me for?
Yes, sir. Well, you see, we might have a problem on Melee Island.
Problem? What possible problem could there be? I've got those sissy pirates so scared of the sea, they're afraid to take a bath.
Well, there seems to be a new pirate in town. Actually, he's a pirate wannabe. Young, inexperienced, probably nothing to worry about. Don't know why I bothered you with it. I'll have him taken care of myself.
Wait! I'll handle this personally. My plans are too important to be messed up by amateurs.
Yes, sir.
So just a note about how this game was when I first played it. This is a DOS game. There was no PCM sound. There was no, like, wave audio. There was no voice. It was lots of internal speaker sound and music. So this is different, but you can only imagine. It's hard to recreate that. Should we talk to this guy? You don't have to. Here we go.
What's green and hairy and has 1,000 legs?
Yikes! Oh, you almost scared me to death. I thought you were a... Oh, never mind. What did you say your name was again?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. I came to Melee Island because I want to be a pirate.
Well, you picked the right place for it. Though perhaps the wrong time. Not to mention the wrong name. You have the silliest name I've heard in a long time.
What the heck is wrong with Guybrush Threepwood?
Nothing if you want to sell shoes. You want to be a pirate, boy? Take my advice. Change your name. Try something like Dreadbeard or Six-Fingered Pete.
I'm over this way?
Huh? Oh,
Who are you?
I'm the lookout of Melee Island. I watch the ocean for approaching storms and ships and report them directly to the governor. She doesn't like unexpected visitors, especially not now.
How did you get to be the lookout when you're obviously blind as a bat?
Watch your tongue. I was handpicked by Sheriff Shinetop.
Why is the governor worried about unexpected visitors?
Actually, it's the expected visitors we're worried about. One pirate captain in particular. A dead one, but that doesn't make him any less dangerous.
I'll just be off to seek my fortune now.
Good luck!
This was absolutely unnecessary, but why not? Wasn't gonna just... Oh, here we go. The map. Yep. I'm gonna have to investigate all this eventually. This is a circus.
I get in the cannon, but the gunpowder makes me sneeze.
Well, I can't do it. I hurt my hand taming the lions last week.
I hardly think that little scratch compares to my chronic allergy. You get in the cannon.
You don't have any allergies, you faker. You get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
Slacker,
Loser.
ruffian,
Flop.
weasel,
Weevil.
miscreant,
Toady.
ne'er-do-well,
Scuffler.
mullet head,
Minute head.
pencil head,
Half head.
They'll just keep going back and
cheese
forth
head.
until you
Harvey?
say something.
What?
Just to get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
I'm selling these fine, Jack.
Say there, son, how'd you like the chance
A once-in-a-lifetime chance.
to perform an amazing feat?
A death-defying feat.
Well, not so death-defying, really.
Dangerous feat.
No, not dangerous at all,
An easy feat.
but exciting,
With the amazing
adventurous, acrobatic,
and exceedingly well-known
fabulous, flying.
Peruccini Brothers.
Genie Brothers.
That's us.
My brother Alfredo.
And my brother Bill.
Sound good?
Good.
It's very simple, really.
See that cannon over there? All you have to do,
Is get in the cannon,
and we shoot you out of it.
across the room.
Quite safe, actually.
So, what do you say?
How much will you pay me?
How about 478 pieces of 8?
That's an incredibly specific number.
Okay, sounds good.
Have you got a helmet?
Of course I have a helmet. What sort of idiot do you take me for?
Well, let's have it.
We want to be sure.
That it's safe.
Wouldn't want you hurt.
No, siree.
Well, we have this
Someone
pot,
cooked a head cheese in this.
which we can use as a helmet.
Ah, that will work as a helmet.
Now we can do the
Good thing
trick.
we got that pot.
Step right over here, son.
Now, put on your helmet,
And get in the cannon.
and we'll take care of the rest.
Echo!
works! Oh, I'm so relieved.
Hey!
Are you okay?
Oh, it's upside down. This one says, I'm Bobbin. Are you my mother? That's a Loom reference. And this one says, where's my helmet? Let's go with that one.
Where's my helmet?
He's alright!
Hooray! We are spared an embarrassing and financially debilitating lawsuit.
Here is your money, sir.
Just a recompense for aiding us.
The basic theory is fine.
We just need to change the aim a bit.
I'll try it next.
No, I'll do it next.
No, me!
No, me!
Slacker!
Loser!
Now they're fighting about
Ruffian!
who's gonna do it.
Fuck!
Well, we
I
are
have 478 pieces of 8.
478 pieces of 8 richer, which should get us... I mean, clearly this is designed to get you everything that you need to be able to achieve all the rest of the goals that you need to achieve. While we're on the map, we might as well scout out a couple of other places, like the bridge. It's a troll.
Stop! You must pay a toll.
Oh, please, can't I pass?
Oh, boy, do you sound like a wimp. I don't like wimps. None shall...
I think it's a herring.
You can't pass until you pay the toll.
How much is the toll?
Well, what have you got?
Not giving him money.
Some semi-rancid meat?
I want something that'll attract attention, but have no real importance.
Attract attention, but have no real importance. Construction paper jockey shorts? A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle? My old moss-covered three-handled family credenza?
Construction paper jockey shorts?
Don't be silly. You have 3 chances to give me what I want. Then I eat ya. None shall pass. You can't pass until you pay the toll.
Look behind you! A mouse!
I'm not falling for that. Scuttle along, you scurvy sea
Have you guys
slug.
guessed
None shall
what
pass.
the toll is? Something that attracts attention but has no real meaning? And what
None
this is?
shall pass.
I think it's a herring.
It's a red herring.
None shall pass. Ah, a red herring. Pass.
Oh, man. So there's the lights in the house. We need to go back to the town before we can do anything else, but we'll go here because this is great. It Stan's previously owned vessels.
Welcome to Stan's previously owned vessels. I'm off searching the globe right now for the finest in previously owned marine transportation. Have a look around. I'll be right back. Stan.
There's a grog machine that's clearly styled like a Coke machine.
Grog. Diet Grog. Cherry Grog. Grog Classic. Caffeine-free Grog. And root beer.
It's a bunch of ships that are, you know, in various states of decay. It's just the fuel economy rowboat, the as-is sunken ship, what looks like an old Viking ship, and a sinking ship in the background.
Looks like one of those well-engineered imports.
We'll be coming back here. And then the house, which we will really be coming back to almost immediately. This is
Captain Smirk's Big Body Pirate Gym. Prices. Sword training, 30 pieces of weight. Cannon firing, 160 pieces of weight. Balls extra. Grappling hook. 130 pieces of weight. Hook extra.
So we'll be coming back here to learn how to sword fight. But before that, we've been to the circus, the bridge. We can't get to that yet. We can't get to the island yet. At the fork in the road. Oh man, do I still remember the path through this? I don't know, but I'm gonna pick up some flowers.
It's a striking yellow color.
I don't remember.
I'm not
the way
going
through
into this maze-like forest without a map or a guide or something.
Yeah. The flowers are used for something later. If I run into the pirate on the path...
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
Nice night we're having, isn't it?
I sure hoped you had something more important to stop me for.
Why do you guys talk so funny?
Pirate lingo. It's how everybody talked back then. Come on, Guybrush, play along.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
Here's a fourth wall break. Pirate lingo. It's how everybody talked back then. Yep. Alright, back into the town now that we're sitting on a whole stack of money. This shifty looking guy in the corner.
Excuse me, but do you have a cousin named Sven?
No, but I once had a barber named Dominique.
Close enough. Let's talk business. You want to buy a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island? Only one in existence. Rare. Very rare. Only 100 pieces of 8.
I have the money. I think I have to buy it. I don't think there's any way to talk the guy down. Yeah.
I'll take it. It'll make a swell gift.
There you go. You made a wise decision. Now get lost.
Talk to the men of low moral fiber. Pirates. Also, if I mouse over the mouse...
Hey, don't mess with my rat.
Hey, nice rat.
Do you like rats?
Yes, especially in a light wine sauce.
Get away!
I apologize for what I said about rats.
They're very intelligent creatures. More intelligent than him. Why, there's a story around these parts that a bunch of rats actually crewed a ship here from fabled Monkey Island.
No, that's not right. It was actually a group of monkeys.
That's amazing.
But true. When they arrived, they sold the ship for a pretty penny. Only time I've seen anyone get the better of old Stan in a deal.
I thought it was rats.
Looks like some kind of chat bot. I don't know how to get rid of people. Yeah.
I'll just be running along now.
Thanks, John. Here we go.
Do you guys know the sneaky-looking man on the opposite corner?
Saw you buying a map from that fellow over there.
Have you looked at it yet?
Uh-oh.
Perhaps you should consider an alternate source. Our maps are top quality, not like the bird-caged liners you get from that clown across the street.
Just by...
No, just kidding. These are actually copies of the minutes of the last meeting of the Melee Island PTA. Can't even give them away. Want one?
No, but I'll take one if you give me 2 pieces of 8.
Okay, that's fair.
Say, are you guys pirates?
No, we're a wandering circus troupe.
But this rat scared away the elephant.
Shut up! Of course we're pirates. You can't buy clothes like these off the rack.
What do you want?
How come you're on this street corner and not on a ship, looting, pillaging, sacking, that sort of thing?
Well, pirating hasn't been panning out so well for us.
There are some unnaturally talented pirates in the area right now.
Operating out of Monkey Island.
So we've been pursuing alternate means of self-support. We're trying to start up a circus.
It was working out well, until the rats scared off the elephant. Now you've depressed us. Go home.
There's a bunch of other doors on the street.
He's pretty creepy. Poor chickens. Gee, I wonder what's in these baskets. Let's see, there's a jar of bat drippings, a box that says assorted scales, a shaker full of monkey flakes, and some cat knuckles. Cat knuckles? How barbaric! Poor chickens. Looks comfortable in a spooky sort of way. A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. What possible use could that have?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna pick that up.
Maybe no one will miss just this one thing. A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. What possible use could that have? Poor little thing. Whatever it was.
Bones and a chalice.
Now this is the cup of a carpenter.
What may I help you with, son? Ah, I sense the guilt of stealing my chicken grows. Take it. It's yours.
Why don't you want it? Is it jinxed with an ancient voodoo curse?
No. The pulley squeaks. Wait. Don't say anything. I can sense your name is Guybrush. Guybrush nose hair. No. Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood. Am I not right?
Wow, that was amazing! Do you know any other tricks?
I do not deal in tricks. What I know is the truth. So, my mind-reading skills tell me it is your future you are interested in. Are you certain this is something you really wish to know?
Yes, tell me everything that's going to happen to me.
I am getting a vision. I see you taking a voyage, a long voyage. I see you captaining a ship.
Yeah!
I see...
What? See what?
I see a giant monkey.
Yikes!
I see you inside the giant monkey.
Gross.
Wait. It's all becoming clear. Your journey will have many parts. You will see things better left unseen. You will hear things better left unheard. You will learn things better left unlearned.
What kind of things? I hate surprises.
No, the time is not right to know. When you know your purpose, come see me. I will let you know then.
Yikes!
That was skippable too. I mean, this is all backstory that is good to have. But it's also kind of a dump if you go seek it all out, which, of course, that's what I'm doing. Oh.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Slashmaster, when you want a sword as sharp as your wit.
What do you want?
About this sword.
Yeah, what about it?
How much is it?
That's 100 pieces of 8. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it.
Great. Best 100 pieces of 8 you ever spent. What else do you want?
So this guy can tell you how to get to the Swordmaster of Melee Island, but there's
I
other
think I'd
things
just like
that
to
I wanna
browse.
get. There's a shovel on the upper
Okay, but don't put
deck.
your lips on anything.
There's also a gigantic safe here.
Digmaster, the only shovel for serious treasure hunting enthusiasts. Davy Jones Lockers, the last word in theft, fire, and grog-resistant storage devices. Slashmaster, when you want a sword as sharp as your wit.
So we're down to 280 pieces.
What do you want?
See what the shovel costs.
About this shovel.
No,
Yeah, what about it?
It scrolls. Because otherwise I'm in trouble, right?
How much is it?
Oh, another would-be treasure hunter, eh? That'll cost you 75 pieces of 8.
I'll take it.
Great. Oh, it'll pay for itself, believe me. Yeah, you'll dig up 75 pieces of 8 in no time. But hey, save some treasure for the rest of us, would you? What else do you want?
While I'm here, if you tell him this, you can follow him to where the Swordmaster is. So I'm going to do that.
I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
The Swordmaster of Melee Island? Now, I don't know. See, nobody knows the whereabouts of her secret hideout. Nobody except me. I'd have to go and ask her if it's okay to show you the way. I guess I could hike all the way over there. Once. I'll be right back. And don't touch anything!
So just so you know, if you try to steal stuff, he knows, and he instantly comes back. I'm not following I'm following him. This is a sneaking mission. Oh, he went to the fork. Now he's going in here. And then in there. And then over here. And then over here. And then over here.
Danger! Open ravine. I better just stay back here and eavesdrop.
Hello again, Carla.
I thought I told you to get lost.
Actually, I'm here on business. This kid come into my store, see?
Face it, you crusty old lech. You'd make any excuse just to come out here and bother me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, cut it out. I'm sick of it. Take a hike and don't come out here again. Someone might follow you, and then I'd become another Melee Island tourist attraction.
Hey, it's your loss, baby.
Yeah, right. Now scram.
Oh, man. So, I could walk up to the Swordmaster right now.
When you want a sword as sharp as your wit.
And this is gonna go poorly, so let's do it. Why not?
How dare you approach the Swordmaster without permission, which I surely didn't give you.
Hi, I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
That's Indiana Jones.
Do you have one in size 3? Of
reference.
course you don't. Because you're not really a jacket salesman. Let's be honest. You're here to prove yourself to the pirate leaders in hopes of one day being as immoral as they are.
Yep. Nailed it right on the head. Gee, you're smart.
What was your final grade in Captain Smirk's sword fighting class?
Grade? Class?
You mean you came here to take on the Swordmaster of Melee Island, possibly the greatest sword fighter in the entire Caribbean, without a single lesson in the art of fencing?
Yep.
How did you expect to defend yourself?
Gee, I don't know.
I see. Obviously not with your razor-sharp wit. I'd advise you to seek out Captain Smirks and get some real training. It would hardly be ethical, sporting, or even interesting to fight someone as unskilled as yourself. So beat it.
Yeah. The one good thing about following him this one time is that now it's on the map. So she is the hut in the woods that is lit up that you can see. And you can just go to Swordmasters. Just like we're going to go to the house over here. Pay Captain Smirk for a little sword fighting lesson.
I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
For what you can't see, Captain Smirk definitely has a cigar in his mouth and he's smoking. It looks like he's got some kind of crew cut. Or a flat top or something. Looks like he's got a... Yeah, he's a drill sergeant. Let's see.
Could you please put out that cigar? It's not good for your health and it smells terrible.
Sure, I'd love to put it out. In your face.
Maybe I'll just leave instead.
Good idea.
That was... I don't think I've ever picked up
What do you
before.
want?
That's great.
Can we step inside? It's a little chilly out here.
What did you say?
I said it's a little chilly out here.
Huh. You're right. I could catch a cold.
There's only one correct thing to say.
What do you
It's the
want?
top option.
Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than the Swordmaster?
There he is. He's
You?
Duke Nukem. With an eye
You
patch.
could never be half the sword fighter Carla is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said... But I digress. You just don't have what it takes.
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
You do not.
I do so.
I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you. What do you got?
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
Okay, check it out.
Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot.
The training sequence.
Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it?
This is great.
Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes, I can see this is gonna take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because I feel that special student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
I still remember that.
Machine?
Years on.
Is this gonna hurt? Yikes.
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me. Watch your footwork. Advance, thrust, recover, parry, riposte. Advance, thrust, recover, parry, riposte. Advance, thrust, recover, parry, riposte.
Hours later.
You're starting to get the hang of it.
More hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay, imagine this. We're fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with,
oh yeah, so's your mother. I am rubber, you are glue. Or,
you must be thinking of someone else. I am not a farmer.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. You should have responded with something like,
how appropriate.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow. You see, it's razor-sharp wit like that that wins fights.
Insult sword
Let's
fighting.
try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with,
how appropriate. You fight like a cow.
no, no, no. That was the response from the last insult. Doesn't even make sense when used here. Ah. A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster. See? Razor sharp. Now, I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar.
Oh man. So insult sword fighting is a minor time sink in this game. Where you have to go out, fight against these pirates, and learn insults. Which we're gonna do now. Yes! Yes! There's so much history in this game. Oh, I did not want to go to the path. want to meet some pirates. Come on. There we go.
Aye, this better be important.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
So, we have 2 of these. The rest of them are not going to work. Like, boy, are you ugly, and what an idiot. So let's do, you fight like a dairy
You
farmer.
fight like a dairy farmer.
I am rubber, you are glue.
He clearly does not know the response. Okay.
Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
I am rubber, you are glue.
He doesn't know the response. Now, I am up a creek without a paddle because I don't have any other insults that are going to work.
You call yourself a pirate?
Ah, is that the best you can come up with?
But I'm about to learn some new insults, hopefully.
I'm not gonna take your insolence sitting down.
I am rubber, you are glue.
I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow. I give up. You win.
So now... I should stop trying to... Let's see if I can intercept this guy. There we
What
are.
you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
Ever notice how all these roads start to look the same?
Yeah, now that you mention it, they do. It's probably just that we're tired.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
So I got 2 new insults to try. Let's do the insolent sitting down one.
I'm not
going
gonna
to
take
have a
your
response
insolence
to something
sitting
like
down.
Hemorrhoids.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, eh? You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I don't have anything with that.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, eh?
It's actually a decent response.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, eh? Uncle! Uncle!
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, eh?
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My
I got
name
a
is
whole bunch
Guybrush
of
Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Insults to learn now. Let's see. How about the
I've
apes?
spoken with apes more polite than you.
I'm glad to hear you attended your family reunion. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
I don't have the answer for this one.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, eh?
My handkerchief will wipe up
I'm
your
getting all of
blood.
them. That I don't have.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, eh? Where did my sword go?
Just gonna go to the hemorrhoids flaring up response. And that, oh,
Move out of the way or I cuts my way through.
them hemorrhoids.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare
Fire
to
up.
die.
Alright. This is the end for you.
This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point? There are no words for how
Here's another new one.
disgusting you are.
I'm glad to hear you attended your family reunion.
I like the delivery that Guybrush gives when it's totally
This is
wrong.
the end for you,
have a
you
response.
gutter-crawling cur.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point?
Let's do...
My handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
So you got that job as janitor after all?
Oh, I give up. You win.
Aye, this better be important.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
So we got that one. We have that one.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
Must have taught you everything you knew.
I am rubber, you are glue.
I need the answer to that one.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them. My handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
So you got that job as a janitor after all.
Yeah, I definitely like the difference in the delivery when he knows when it's the right one. There are no words for how disgusting you are. Yeah.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
I'm shaken, I'm shaken.
You beat one.
I give up. You win. Whatever you want, you scurvy lubber.
We ran into this guy before.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Let's own him. Let's see.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
He must have taught you everything you know. There are no words for how disgusting you
That's
are.
the one I needed a response to.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them. There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Oh, yeah?
I need the answer to that one.
This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Hell, I beat this guy too.
I give up. You win.
We're almost done with this. Unfortunately. It's not as extensive.
Stopping a pirate can be
as the further
dangerous to
games.
your
There might
health.
be one or two that I'm missing right now.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Gonna get...
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Well, I don't need an answer to anything else. I'll just
You call yourself a pirate?
see if he throws out some more insults.
What's the matter? Just get out of sword fighting class. You have the manners
There's a
of
new
a
one.
beggar.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point?
People fall at my
there's another new
feet
one.
when they see me coming.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, eh? Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Alright, so...
People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
Even before?
Oh, yeah?
Come on.
You have the manners of a beggar.
I am rubber, you are glue.
I need a better class of pirate to go against.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Yes, there are.
There
You just never learned them. I'm not gonna take your insolence sitting down.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, huh?
Wow, you're good enough to fight the Swordmaster.
I might be good enough, but I'm not good enough to win.
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Alright.
You have the manners of a beggar.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me. There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Sure there are.
Yes, there are. You just never learned them.
What was the other one? This one.
People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
I am rubber, you are glue.
This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
Oh, yeah? Wow, you're good enough to fight the Swordmaster.
I know they keep saying that, but I feel like that's not true.
Aye, this better be important.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
Please have the response.
Oh, yeah?
Of course you don't. Alright, fine. Give me
Boy, are you ugly.
Give me something
What
new.
an amateur insult! I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
I'm glad to hear you attended your family reunion. What an idiot.
What's the matter? Just get out of sword fighting class. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
I might give up on that last one and just,
And I've got a little
Pray
tip
that I
for
don't
you.
have-
Get the point?
Swordmaster use something I
Wow,
can't defend
you're
against.
good enough to fight the Swordmaster.
I am good enough to fight the Swordmaster, I realize that. Oh, Dirty Rotten Pirate might have what I need. He's gone. Stinking Dirty Rotten Pirate. Dirty Rotten sounds pretty bad.
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Alright, you, at the very least...
People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
Even before they smell your breath.
There it is.
My handkerchief will wipe up your
Beat
blood.
this guy into the ground.
So you got that job as a janitor
I'm
after all.
The Swordmaster.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
He must have taught you everything you know. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point? You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them.
Yikes, nice move.
Alright, time to take the Swordmaster off. You'll see that all the training that we've done has been absolutely useful and also for naught at the same time.
I think I've been had. This is no map.
Look at the map.
It looks like dancing lessons.
How dare you approach the Swordmaster with... Oh, it's you again.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to kill you.
Nothing like being honest. I can tell by the sarcastic expression on your face that you've been fully trained by Captain Smirk. Let's get this over with. I will milk every drop of blood from your body.
She uses totally different insults. I'm pretty sure this is the...
How appropriate! You fight like a cow!
You are a pain in the backside, sir.
We know the answer to that one.
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again, huh?
Only once have I met such a coward.
He must have taught you everything you know.
My sword is famous all over the Caribbean.
Uh-huh. My sword is famous all over the Caribbean. First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster, I assume.
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster?
Not with that response.
Every word you say to me is stupid.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me.
My last fight ended with my hands covered with blood.
So you got that job as a janitor after all?
That was not the right answer.
No one will ever catch me fighting as badly as you do.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point?
No.
I hope you have a boat ready for a quick escape.
I don't have a good answer to that. Oh, Lord. I feel like I don't have all of the responses. None of these are appropriate.
Even before they smell your breath?
Oh, come on.
My tongue is sharper than any sword.
That's the first you better stop waving.
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster.
I give up.
Oh.
You win.
I didn't lose.
Well, I hope you're happy. You can go back and brag to all your friends about how you beat the Sword Master. You'll need proof. Here, this should convince them.
It says, I beat the Sword Master.
It's a t-shirt. 100% cotton. Well, while we're here, in the woods, with the shovel...
Stopping a pirate can be
I did not
dangerous
mean
to
to
your
stop a pirate.
health.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
While we're here in the woods with a shovel, let's follow the map. Back, left, right, back. Back, left, right. I think it was left, right, back. Left, right, back. Right, left, back. And X marks the spot.
Looks like a big plus sign. What could that possibly mean?
I wonder.
The legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. This carefully reproduced piece of Melee Island history has delighted thousands of would-be pirates and their families for generations. Remember, there are other pirates on this island. So go easy on the treasure. Leave some for the next person.
Yep. So the whole treasure thing is an absolute farce. It's a tourist thing.
Here lies treasure of such unimaginable wealth. Well, you'll just have to dig it up to believe it. Paid for by the Melee Island Chamber of Commerce. This shouldn't take too long.
Hours pass.
Oh, the narrator.
Hey, I think I hit something. Oh boy! It's a t-shirt! Not my size, but a nice one nonetheless. Well, I guess I should put all this dirt back now.
That's 2 of the 3 trials down.
More hours pass.
Looks like a big plus sign. What could that possibly mean?
Yep, back out on the main map again. We have yet to be to the island. Might as well try to go to the island now. Then we can go back to town. It's visit the fabulous Hook Isle. Restrooms and souvenirs. There's a cable
I think
here.
it could support my weight.
And we have a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. Yep. There's the use for the rubber chicken. Of fabulous Hook Isle.
Hey! I don't like visitors. Who are you?
Excuse me, but the sign said there were restrooms in here?
Sorry, but that sign's a little out of date. I used to have a thriving tourist business here. I had animal wax, tattoo demonstrations, souvenirs. But there was a little accident with one of the trained animals. One of our guests was hurt very badly. So I was shut down, put out of business, and since then, I've lived here all alone. And the only company I have is the same beast that mauled that unlucky tourist. The same beast that made me a hermit. A monster that, just by coincidence, is identical to one what attacked me when I was just a child and left me with these hooks instead of hands. A deformed man. Jeez, now I'm all depressed. Thanks a lot. Can't you just leave me alone now?
I'm a pirate, Cannonball Head. Who are you?
My name's Meat Hook, and I think you've got a little attitude problem.
Well, I think you've got a little hair problem.
Jeez, you just don't know when to quit, do you?
Obviously, neither did your barber.
Why, you... I suppose you've come to invade my peaceful home and insult me again, eh?
I'm Bobbin Threadbare. Are you my mother?
Here's a Loom reference.
No, your mother was a duck. Now
Also
beat
a
it.
Loom reference.
What was your name again, Cannonball Head?
Look, I told you not to call me that. My name's Meat Hook, and you still have a little attitude problem.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Cannonball Head.
That's okay. I'd rather have a cannonball head than a ponytail. Ha 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 ha!
I meant to call you Chrome Dome.
Why, you...
These are not the right choices to get through the dialogue tree.
I suppose you've come to invade my peaceful home and
like
insult
going
me
into this
again, eh?
burly dude with 2 hooks for hands house and just
What was your name again,
insulting
Cannonball
the
Head?
crap out of him.
Look, I told you not to call me that. My name's Meat Hook, and you still have a little attitude problem.
I think
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you
you
Cannonball
need to make
Head.
him break down and
That's okay. I'd
Make
rather
him
have
cry,
a cannonball
but-
head than a ponytail. Ha 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 ha!
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha! Hey, you've got a pretty good sense of humor. Ha! Want to see something really funny? Ha!
like what? A picture of your whole bald family?
Yes, please show me, Mr. Meat.
Ha ha! What's this? Say hello, Roger. Hello, Roger. Ha ha ha! Pretty good, eh? I got a whole routine, but I don't have the time to do it all right now. Maybe if we're ever on a long ocean voyage together. But until then, I'm a very busy man, so...
There's something about this guy's voice that sounds an awful lot like Cam Clark. Or Liquid Snake.
Could you show me that neato tattoo thing again?
Well, okay, but just one more time. Haha, what's this? Say hello, Roger. Hello, Roger.
It is Cam Clark. Brother! Yeah, it totally is Cam Clark.
Whoops, I just realized that this is the wrong house.
So we will come back to meet
Oh, okay.
later.
Have a nice time on Melee Island. Say goodbye, Roger. Goodbye, Roger.
So you're asking yourself, how the heck can we go from a lower point to a higher point with this rubber chicken? I have no idea.
It works both ways. That's some chicken.
So we are 2/3 of the thing done. Go back to the village. The last third was the quest to break into, or the art of thievery, to break into the governor's mansion, steal the hand of many idols, etc., etc. Let's see. Or the idol of many hands, I should say, not the hand of many idols. Oh, I should mention that this is a shortcut. Yeah, that's ridiculous. What else to do? So...
It's a striking yellow color. It's some sort of meat, or meat-like substance.
You can use this on this.
It's some sort of meat, or meat-like substance.
We've adulterated the meat. Do you see the pssts? We should walk in that alley.
Hello? Anybody in here? Hello?
You know, bad things could happen to a person in a dark, deserted alley like this one. And at this time of night, nobody would be around to see it.
What to say to this guy? Oh, really? That's interesting. Well, see ya. Maybe I should threaten him.
Yeah, and bad things happen to people who sneak up on other people from behind.
So, you're gonna give me a little attitude, huh? I'd better get your name.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Listen, Peepwood.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, whatever your name is, listen. I'm the sheriff around here. Sheriff Fester Shinetop. Take it from me. This is a bad time to be visiting Melee Island. A very bad time. My advice to you is to find somewhere else to take your vacation. Somewhere safer.
Boy, I feel much better knowing there's an officer of the law around.
There's literally nothing else.
Employees only.
In this alley. That is a church. I will open the church. I will walk in the church. There's nothing to do in this church. That is a prison. Or a jail.
You gotta get me out of here! I'm a victim of society!
Not to mention halitosis. Ugh.
Hey, it's hard to keep my breath minty fresh when there's nothing to eat in here but rats.
We will be back to talk to this guy whose name is Otis. But you don't know that yet. So this is the vicious attack animals that the governor has.
I don't think I can get past them.
They're described as deadly piranha poodles. If we use the meat that we put the flour with the piranha poodles, they'll eat the meat.
Important notice. These dogs are not dead. They are only sleeping. No animals were harmed during the production of this game.
They're sleeping peacefully. I don't recognize the man, but that looks like the dog in the bar. No time for reading now.
This is a wild sequence.
This door appears to be locked.
I don't know how this sequence is going to be handled. But I might need to read what it says that he's doing in this bar. Because a lot of it is behind closed doors and you can't see what's happening. But they say that stuff's happening. Let's see.
This looks like a job for Fester Shinetop.
Uh-oh. Huh. Picked up the vase. Hypnotize quarrelsome rhinoceros.
Not the red button.
Push red button. Look at tremendous
It's a
yak.
big, ugly, hairy yak wearing some wax lips.
Push tremendous,
I can't move
dangerous
it.
looking yak. Pull tremendous, dangerous
I
looking
can't move
yak.
it.
Pick up staple remover. Use staple remover on tremendous, dangerous looking yak. Walk to books. Pick up manual of style.
I'll need this. I must be nuts.
Pick up wax lips.
Heck! Gophers!
Pick up gopher repellent. Use gopher repellent with gopher. Use gopher repellent with another gopher. Use gopher repellent with gopher horde. Use gopher repellent with funny little man. Look at fabulous idol.
It's beautiful.
Open lock.
I can't open it. Oh!
Pick up heavy chair. Use heavy chair with sheriff.
That should hold him for a while. If only I had a file, I could get the idol.
So we have some new tools here, and we're looking to get a file.
It says gophers won't come near you with this stuff on.
So Fester Shinetop was the voice actor for the narrator who describes the start of characters in World of Warcraft. Did you look him up? Because that's awesome. You'll no doubt see what he also has done if you looked him up, which might give away who he really is in this game. I mean, it's kind of an obvious thing that he also plays another character in this game. Did you look up who he is in this game, other than Fester Shinetop? Who do you think Fester Shinetop actually is? That's a question for probably you and Ascon. Just throw it out there. Is Fester Shinetop just the sheriff, or is he somebody else?
I don't want anything but my freedom.
Oh.
And maybe a breath mint.
Breath mints. How do you get breath mints? I have to remember this.
They're yak-sized and covered with slobber. I'm certainly not gonna. I think it's some kind of religious. I bet this will come in handy.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to remember where the breath mints are? This is my fault. I missed it. Because I was so overzealous to follow the storekeeper.
Where'd you go? I hike halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Swordmaster, who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake. And when I come back, whew, you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again. What do you want?
Well, I could
really use a breath mint.
Whew, you're telling me. Here, take one. Please. Take the whole roll. That'll be 1 piece of 8. What else do you want?
Do you have files?
Did you mean hanging files or nail files?
No, the metal kind you used to open locks with.
Ah. Sorry, fresh out of those. What else do you want?
I think I'd just like to browse.
So, we got the breath mints that we need for Otis. We also have this gopher repellent, which I'm sure he's going to use for the rats. And the mystery of Fester Shinetop will be revealed unto you shortly, no doubt.
Breathmaster, for the pirate who cares about first impressions. Ooh, that's refreshing.
Oh, Grog Mint. How refreshing. Thanks.
Grog Mint.
So, have you come to release me?
Would you happen to have a file?
You think I'd be in here if I did? All I have is this carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made me. You can have that if you bring me something to get rid of these rats. I can't stand carrot cake.
So, we'll give him the gopher repellent.
Hey, this might work on the rats. Thanks. Here's the cake.
Who are you?
My name is Otis. At least I think it is. I've been in here so long I can hardly remember. You gotta get me out of here before I lose my mind completely. Can't you see? I'm innocent.
But why are you in jail if you're innocent?
I was framed. I didn't touch the stupid flowers.
So this is the hint that the flowers cause things to fall asleep.
What flowers?
The yellow Cornish dormi flowers in the forest. It's against the law to pick them.
So, how's the food in there?
Oh, you know, the usual. Slop, grog, gruel, rats, bugs, and body lice if I can catch them. I have a carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made, even though she knows I detest carrot cake. Actually, the cook at the bar is an old friend of mine, and sometimes he sneaks me food, like pork trimmings, mostly feet and lips. But once in a while, he brings this really odd rump roast.
What was so odd about the rump roast?
Well, it's the only rump roast I ever seen with a prehensile tail.
Alright.
Well, keep a stiff upper lip. I gotta go.
Thanks a lot.
It's heavy. It's a raspy metal file.
So the cake had a file on it, but he didn't bother even looking at the cake because it was carrot cake, which he hates. That's the long and short for people who didn't see that I used the cake and it revealed the file. The piranha poodles are still asleep. We all back into the fray over here.
I've got the file.
Use Manual of Style with Shredder. Give stylish confetti to heavily armed clowns.
Whee!
Throw wax lips in fire. Use file on rhinoceros toenails. Use file on lock. Pick up fabulous idol.
Whew. That was a close one. At least I got the idol.
But I'm not done with you yet.
Uh-oh.
Thought you could get out of here with the idol of many hands, did you?
Look, I can explain.
So can I. You poisoned the governor's pet poodles.
They're just sleeping.
Broke into her house.
The door was unlocked.
And stole one of her most valuable pieces of art.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Oh, really? Well, let's hear your explanation.
Belongs in a museum.
It belongs in a museum.
Ah!
What's going on here?
I caught this hoodlum making off with your idol, Governor. He says it belongs in a museum.
That's right, it does.
What?
You heard me, Fester. The real question is, how did he get in here while you were on guard?
Oh,
just go away, Fester. I can handle this.
I'll deal with you later.
Sorry about him. He's new. I'm Governor Marley. Governor Elaine Marley. So my idol belongs in a museum, eh? Relax, Mr. Threepwood. I know why you're here. Believe me, you're not the first who's tried. Although I have to admit, not many get as far as you have.
Jeepers!
My lookout told me of your arrival. I've wanted to meet you ever since I heard your fascinating name. Tell me, Guybrush, why do you want to be a pirate? You don't look like one. Your face is too sweet.
He can't speak at all.
I see. Well, you're obviously not in the mood for idle chit-chat, are you? I suppose you've got many more exciting things to do? I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. Threepwood.
Boo! Murphinkev. Twinkley? I really wish I knew how to talk to women.
Well, that's that.
Where do you think you're going, Throofwood?
Excuse me, Mr. Shinetop, but you're blocking the doorway.
I think you need to cool off. Hand over your sword.
Uh-oh.
This is the end of the road, my little pantalooned pal. Your troublemaking days on Melee Island are over. My plans for the governor are far too important and much too near completion to risk letting a would-be pirate like you get in the way. So long, Mr. Spicecake or Droopface or whatever your name is. This might actually turn out to be a pretty good day.
Do you remember Guybrush's secret power?
Rusty, but sharp. Look sharp. Look sharp.
10 minutes underwater. He can stand.
Actually, it's more like a fabulous doorstop. I guess I'll be needing a sword. This one will do.
Free sword.
What was that? I'm so confused.
Hey! What are you doing just standing around? The governor's been kidnapped!
What? By whom?
LeChuck's got her on that ship that just sailed off. He caught her alone when she came down here to rescue you. I'm afraid we've seen the last of her.
I'll go get a crew in a ship and go rescue her.
That's not gonna be easy, you know. LeChuck's taken the governor back to his hideout on Monkey Island. I'm afraid that no pirate on this island is brave enough to follow him there. But hey, good luck. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. They left this note. You can have it, but I don't think you'll like what it says.
Oh, Governor, why did you have to risk your life for me? Maybe you cared for me more than I thought. Just as I now realize how much I care for you.
Monkey Island.
It's my fault the governor's in this mess, and I swear I'll get her out of it, even if I have to sail to Monkey Island myself to get her.
Let's look at the note.
Attention, pirates of Melee. Your governor is alive and well and by my side as she was always meant to be. If you try to find us, you will only meet with horrifying disaster. Yours truly, Captain LeChuck.
Well, now we need a crew. We need a boat. We gotta sail to Monkey Island. Looks like all the pirates are gone. That's the cook. So we did all that work for nothing.
Where are all the pirates?
The governor is gone. LeChuck and his spectral crew came and got her. They put her in the ghost ship and spirited her away. She was so good to me. Always conveniently losing those health board reports. For a small consideration, of course. What'll become of my business? Oh, woe is me.
What can I do to save her?
You must get a ship and go after her. The ghost pirate's lair is on Monkey Island. Everybody knows that. Don't ask me how. All you need to do is find a way there.
Why should I do that?
Why, for love, my boy. Don't deny it. It's written all over your face.
There was a literal joke.
Where can I get a ship?
Why, it's Smiling Stan's used shipyard. Same as everybody else. Tell 'em I sent you. We're old friends.
Will you join me?
Alas, I cannot go to sea. An old war injury. I'm sure you understand.
Right. I'm off.
Good luck. Be sure to wear your mittens.
Sure and your galoshes. Your mittens and your galoshes.
And don't forget to write. Bye now.
So there's all these horribly
looks like a fine pewter tankard
that I'm picking up. Why? Oh, more meat. Of course I'll take more meat. There is... Oh, I'll show this. We're gonna free Otis. The way we do that is we
this stuff
use
is eating right
caustic grog to free him. Problem is that the mugs start disintegrating as soon as you put the grog in them. As you can see.
Looks like a fine pewter tankard.
It's a melting mug. Open the door. It's not gone yet. Oh, it's close. Use mug near death with mug. There we go. So you transfer it from mug to mug. Until you get to Otis. And then use the mug with his lock.
Hey, great! A drink! I'm real thirsty. Yikes! Wow! And to think I used to drink that stuff. I'm free! Oh yeah, thanks.
I probably should
If there's anything I can ever do for you.
Well, actually, there is something. I'm looking for brave people to join my crew and sail off to Monkey Island with me to rescue the governor. She's been abducted by the fearsome pirate LeChuck and is being held against her will somewhere in his secret hideout.
I see. Well, yes, LeChuck, you say? Well, yes, yes, of course. We must sail to Monkey Island and... Hey, look behind you, a three-headed monkey!
I can't believe I fell for that. Pretty good trick, though.
Meanwhile, having just returned from Melee, LeChuck and his crew find their old hiding place in the underground rivers of Monkey Island and drop anchor.
Oh.
Captain, sir, I just stopped by to congratulate you on your kidnapping mission. Captain?
Here it is.
Captain, are you all right?
Never felt better. And how fares our prisoner?
Ah, yes, the prisoner. We had a little trouble.
Trouble?
No, nothing to worry about, sir. Everything's under control. She escaped a few times, but we've got her locked up in the brig. No one's getting in or out of there.
For your sake, I hope not. With years of planning almost destroyed by my death, I'm not taking any chances now.
I'm not
You took
entirely
care
sure
of
if
Mr.
Fester
Threepwood, then?
Shinetop was ever a real person.
Guybrush Threepwood will not be a problem. At this very moment, he's 20 feet underwater. Probably bloated up like a fattened pig. His eyes being eaten out by crabs. Fish pecking at his fingers. Kinda makes you wish you were there to watch.
Ah, yes,
Does the
sir.
voice sound similar enough now?
Sure does at that.
Now, go check on the route. Make sure it's locked up tight.
Aye, aye, Captain.
He alludes to going off to do something himself earlier.
May I help you?
I'm here to loot the governor's mansion.
And do you have reservations, sir?
Reservations? For looting?
Oh, yes, very popular when the governor's away. Chaos would ensue if we didn't have a system. Now, unless you have reservations, you'll have to leave.
Why, yes, I do have reservations.
And what name would they be under?
It's probably under S, for Shinetop.
Nice try, but we're booked solid for the next 5 hours. But I might be able to squeeze you in around the 2 o'clock hour. Would that be okay?
Yes, that would be fine.
Super. I'll put you down for 1 to loot the governor's mansion at 2:30.
Ahoy there,
Trying to
fancy
remember what I have
pants.
to do.
What do you want?
All right.
I think I'd just like to browse.
Hey, this ain't no boutique. Don't take all day.
The next step is finding, there's 2 more people. I think you need a crew of 3, you need a ship. Should I go back? I'm gonna talk to the voodoo lady. If she's here, she is. She's not?
Hey, I'm back and I'm ready to know more about the future. Yikes.
So, you have returned to learn future.
Yes, I must go after the governor.
I see you with some others willing to help in your cause.
I really hate that flashing. Makes me see spots.
Quiet. I am getting another vision. You must...
Must what?
You must go to Monkey Island. Once there, you will search for the ghost pirate LeChuck. He hides deep, deep beneath Monkey Island. There is only one thing powerful enough to destroy LeChuck.
What?
It's an ancient root. Once prepared, the root can destroy a ghost with one touch.
Yeah!
I'm getting more vision.
Spill it!
I see the cannibals that live on the island. They are helping you or eating you. I can't tell. The vision isn't coming in clear anymore.
Great.
Now go and find the one that loves you. But be warned.
Don't worry, I'll watch out for LeChuck.
Not of LeChuck, of yourself. What you will find out about yourself and your world. It will terrify you.
I almost think that I prefer playing this game slow enough to catch all this side stuff rather than just blowing through it. Probably can beat this game in less than 3 hours if you blow through it and don't listen to the dialogue. Don't do all the stuff that's fun about a game like this. Lame. Who wants to do that? Alright, so there's Meat Hook. Let's go to Stan. See if Stan is willing to part with a ship for us.
Howdy!
We also get to meet Stan, the best salesman ever.
I'm Stan of Stan's previously owned vessels, and I'd stand on my head to make you a deal. What sort of craft are you looking for? Big? Little? Fast? Slow? You want it? I got it. And if I don't got it, I'll get it. I want to make you a deal that you're happy with. Because if you're not happy, I'm not happy. But I know you're going to leave here happy today. How do I know? Just look at all these ships. I've got something for everyone. Come, take a look around.
Stan always has a plaid pattern jacket that doesn't move even though he moves.
So tell me,
the pattern stays.
What are you interested in looking at today?
Oh, Lord.
I don't really have that much to spend.
Have no fear. Every ship I sell is a bargain. But if you're looking for a real steal, I've got just the boat for you. Walk this way. This here is the famous Sea Monkey, the only ship ever to make it to Monkey Island and come back with anyone aboard left alive. Or should I say, anything. You see, the previous owners of this ship were two adventurous pirates. They set off, like many before, to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island. And like many before, They disappeared forever. Their fate? A mystery. Almost as mysterious as how this ship returned to Melee Island without a single human aboard. Some claim it was sailed back by a crew of chimps.
Chimps? There aren't any chimps in the Caribbean.
Oh, shut up. It makes a good story. Anyway, this baby's mine now. That is, until someone makes me an offer. How much would you like to spend?
Actually, I was hoping to get one on credit.
Sorry, kid. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. That's just old Stan's philosophy. If you've got a job, the storekeeper in town might extend you some credit. Then we'd have something to talk about. Unless, of course, you've already got some other means of financing.
Money is no object.
Well, it is with me. How much you got?
All I have is this rubber chicken.
Is it one of those rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle? I already got one of those. You wouldn't happen to have any other means of finance, would you?
Oh, no more than 174 pieces of 8.
Look, this is a very reasonably priced ship, but not that reasonable. I doubt you're carrying enough cash on you for this transaction. You wouldn't happen to have any other means of finance, would you?
On second thought, this may not be the ship for me.
So I have to go acquire credit.
Okay, but I tell you, I got a feeling you're gonna leave here today with a new, previously owned vessel. So, what else can I show you?
Let me see the best ship you've got.
Hey, it's nice to meet a man who appreciates quality. I've got just the boat for you. Walk this way. Now this is a ship fit for a king. I mean, we're talking 15 staterooms, a fireplace in every one. We're talking 2 pools, one indoor, one outdoor. We're talking rotating ballroom. We're talking heated crow's nest. We're talking 200 feet of ocean-going decadence. And all for one low price. Speaking of price, how much would you like to spend?
On second thought, this may not be the ship for me.
Okay, but I got 5 of the guys coming back to look at this baby today. Don't count on it being here if you change your mind. So, what else can I show you?
That spiffy blue one by your office looks nice.
Of course it does.
It's
mine. And it's not for sale. What else can I show you?
So that's pretty much everything. There's the Viking ship, but...
Actually, I'd like to go think about it some more.
Sure, think it over. I don't want you to feel pressured or anything. Bye now. I forgot to give you my card. And here's something else to remember me by.
Stan came from the
compass?
left.
An extra strong magnetic compass.
With your picture on it.
That's right. It always points directly back here, so if you're looking for a good deal, you know where to go. I'll be right here when you come back. But I can't guarantee that any of these ships will.
Right.
They're moving fast today. Yes, sirree. Can't hardly keep anything in stock. He'll be back.
They all come back. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get Meat Hook and Carla. And I don't think I remember ever trying to get Smirk. But Smirk's not.
There's no answer.
Us. Yeah. He's busy taking the 30 pieces of 8 that he extracted from us and spending it on more cigars, probably.
You've already got the t-shirt. What do you want now?
The governor's been kidnapped!
What? That's ridiculous. Oh, no. This looks bad. Very bad.
I'm getting a ship and a crew together to go rescue her.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret this, but count me in. I'll meet you at the dock.
So that's 2/3 of the crew. She was easy to get. Not too much.
When you set sail for good value,
All
warning,
winds.
contains strong magnet which may interfere with other navigational equipment.
Great. Great.
I won't shut up until I've made you a deal. Stan.
That's accurate. I'm gonna go to meat hooks one more time. I don't think there's anything that we need more than what I have to get old meat hook to join us, but we'll see. Our good friend Meat Hook.
I told you, I don't have the time to show you any more tattoo tricks.
The governor's been kidnapped!
What? That's preposterous.
Oh, really? Take a look at this note they left.
Oh no. This is horrible! What are we going to do?
We could get a crew together and sail off after them.
What an idea! Now, if we only had a captain.
Well, what about me?
Ha! You? Ha! Oh! That's a good one.
Hey, I'm serious.
Really?
Really?
Okay, let's see you prove it. Walk this way.
Oh no.
There's something in here that I want to show you. Something horrible. Something so horrible that I stay awake at night just thinking about it.
It's the thing that took his
I don't mean
hands.
to scare you. I'm sure a big brave guy like yourself will have no problem facing this monster. After all, it's much smaller than the beast that bit off my hands so many years ago. Arr, har, har, har. Let's just hope you're quicker than I was. Oh, I just remembered something. I never did get around to feeding him this week. Ha 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 ha! Silly me!
Uh-oh.
I'll let you
Here it
open
is.
this last door yourself. Just let me get out of your way.
Wait.
Ha ha ha! Getting cold feet?
No, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You're supposed to open that little door. And if you're brave enough, touch the beast inside.
Oh, is that all?
Okay, go ahead. If you've got the guts. Ah!
prod, feel, bother, stroke, tickle, jab, poke, or tease. Let's stroke the murderous winged devil.
I don't believe
Which
it.
is a parrot.
You are a brave man after all. You faced the beast I've feared all these years. You had the guts to do what I never could. I feel like such a coward. I'm not good enough to be on your crew. I'm not even good enough to swab your decks.
Oh, come on, Meat Hook. You're a big, strong, good-looking guy with a talking tattoo. You can swab my decks anytime.
Really?
Sure.
I can still be on your crew.
Just pack your stuff and meet me at the dock.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I won't let you down.
So that's the crew, but no boat.
Hey, maybe I'll get a chance to show you my whole tattoo routine when we're at sea.
Wow, this is sounding better and better all the time.
And we're going to get to see his tattoo routine. Oh, Lord. The last time to use the rubber chicken on this thing.
Gaudy, but in a cheerful sort of way.
Alright, so at this point, we have to acquire a loan for a ship, and we are out of this place. There's basically like 3 parts to this game. Well, maybe 4. They didn't give us a second act after the governor was taken, did they? No. There's the Melee Island part, there's on the boat, and then there's the Monkey Island part. The Melee Island part is the longest of the 3 parts. My goal is to get through the boat, because I think that's possible today.
Ahoy there,
And finish
fancy
up
pants.
next week.
What do you want?
I'm interested in procuring a note of credit.
You are?
So it's important to
You got a job?
watch.
Yes, of course I do.
All right. I'll get one of my notes and we'll fill it out.
It's important to watch the way the handle goes up there on the safe, because that's basically how you're going to open it.
Let's see here. What did you say your occupation was?
I'm an acrobat with
I'm
a
an
traveling circus.
acrobat with a traveling circus.
You're one of them fettuccine brothers? Where's your silly accent? And where are your silly slippers? Come back when you got a job in a credible business. What else do you want?
All right, now we.
I'm
tell
looking
him
for
to
the
go
Swordmaster of Melee
after the
Island.
Swordmaster, and it gives us some time to
Look,
open that
I
safe
told
and
you
steal
she
that
doesn't
thing.
want to see. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And don't touch anything!
Yeah. So up to the handle was around fully. So I think that's pull, 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 backwards, push, 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 pull, 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 push. There it is.
There's nothing in here but this note.
Perfect.
I, the good and honorable storekeeper, do hereby take liability for the debts of the bearer of this note for any amount up to 5,000 pieces of 8.
Fantastic. I clicked the wrong place. This was not my intention. You know what? That door's gotta close. Are they raised in a barn? Back to stands.
Howdy!
Howdy, Stan.
Great to see you again. I knew you'd come back. Everybody does. You know why they come back? Just look at all these ships. I've got something for everyone. Come, take a look around. So, what else can I show you?
Let's do the cheap one.
Could I see the cheap one again?
I knew it. I knew it. Just can't get her out of your mind, can you? Walk this way. Hard to stay away from a good mystery, isn't it? Hmm? Let's talk about money. Your money.
I got credit from the storekeeper. Will you take it?
Hey, of course! Your credit's always good at Stan's. It doesn't matter if you've had credit problems in the past. Divorce, bankruptcy, chronic gambling mishaps. I mean, who am I to judge, right? If the storekeeper trusts you enough to give you a letter of credit, then you must be an honest man with a steady income, right?
Right.
Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? I know you want it. You know you want it. And I know that you know that I want to sell it, so...
Let's talk extras.
Extras? You want to talk extras? Great! This baby's loaded with extras. For instance...
So,
did I tell you about the porthole defoggers?
I don't want that.
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Okay, but don't blame me if you run into an iceberg or something. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the anti-lock anchor?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Sure, throw safety to the wind. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the rack and pinion rudder?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Well, I guess it'll float without it. Barely. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the velour sail covers?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Hey, travel light. I can understand that, sure. Of course, mutiny is an ugly word. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the tachometer?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Wow, does your wife know you're such a cheapskate? But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the elevator made with wood from Burgundy wine casks?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of decadent, isn't it? But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about this simulated wood siding?
I think I can live without that particular piece of junk.
Okay, but I'm telling you, barnacles hate simulated wood. But wait, there's more. Did I tell you about the porthole defoggers?
So I just talked him down on all that.
Enough about extras already.
Don't want any of that.
Okay, where were we?
Well, what do you think it's worth?
You could sail this puppy away today for just 6,850 pieces of 8. How does that sound to you?
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great.
So we have
How
up to
much?
5,000. So let's do.
Well, how does 3,000 pieces of 8 sound?
Sure, I guess we can start out at the bottom. I got all day.
This is like
I'm going to be getting a whole new shipment next week, so you got me over a barrel. I've got to sell this baby, even if it means losing my shirt.
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
Okay, 4,000 pieces of 8.
That's a little bit more like it, but not much. I know you can try harder than that. Just tell me, what would it take to get you to sail this ship away today?
Have you guys ever been pressured like this in a car salesman, in a car dealership? The one time that they tried to do this to me, I left and I never went back.
Well, what do you think it's worth?
You could sail this puppy away today for just 6,350 pieces of 8. How does that sound to you?
I'd like to make you an offer.
Great. How much?
Wow. Free tank of gas. Ay. I'll tell you. Just give me a straight up price and don't make me fight for it.
All right, 5,000, but that's my final offer.
5,000 pieces of 8. Okay. It's killing me, but okay. And I thought I was gonna give my children Christmas presents this year. Just take it out of here. I'm glad to get rid of it. Oh yeah, do you have that note from the storekeeper on you? Thanks. I've got to run these numbers by my boss. He'll think I'm nuts, but I'll talk him into it. You meet me at the dock with your
Stan
crew.
has to run those numbers by
I'll
his
bring
boss.
the ship and the papers.
Keep in mind, this is Stan's
I just want to
used
say that
vessels.
I really feel like we got to know each other today. I mean, I really felt some bonding here. And I don't just say that to everybody. It's been great doing business with you. Really. Sucker. See you at the dock, and don't forget your crew. All 3 of them.
Stan is like the scummiest of scummy salesmen.
I sold a ship. Can you believe it? I'm off on a long vacation spending some poor sucker's money. Arrivederci, baby. Stan.
Wow. Alright, back to the village. I think that, that is this part. Completed. Yep.
Hey, it's a good thing you showed up. 10 people have offered to buy this baby off me while I've been standing here waiting for you. But I said, no way. I know a guy who's in love with this ship, and it would break his heart to lose it. Am I right? Of course I am. I mean, just look at her. Sleek, aerodynamic, a buoyant barnacle-covered beauty. I think we're having a real moment here. I've changed my mind. I can't give her up. You can have your money back. How could I sell something so dear? Then again, a deal's a deal, right? Right. Catch you later. Good luck, enjoy.
We didn't need that
I'm
second
outta here.
mast, did we?
Whoops, I almost forgot to give you this free seafaring literature. My gift to you. Just remember where you got it. Stands!
Maybe I should have gotten that extended warranty after all.
Hey, long time no see.
Have you come to be on my crew?
Hey, I could never pass up a chance to make some easy money.
Money?
Yeah, we are getting paid for this, right?
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
You never did know when to use that one. So what's that waterlogged wreck doing out there? How are we going to get our ship in here with that pile of scrap in the way?
Where's the cabin boy? I need him to go back to my place and pick up my bags.
What's going on here?
Where's our ship?
Where's our crew?
This isn't going to be as easy as I thought.
There's part 2. Well, if we can't get all the way through part 2, at least we'll get part of the way.
Through the courageous leadership of Captain Threepwood, the Sea Monkey is finally underway. Undaunted by their lack of navigational equipment or expertise, the crew begins to plan their voyage.
First of all, I'd like to say it's great to be working with such a fine crew. The voyage ahead is not going to be easy. It's going to take skill, endurance, and most of all, teamwork. First, I thought we'd assign some duties.
What is it we were suckered into doing again?
I made a list.
Suckered is right.
I don't see what the big deal is with rescuing the governor. She can clearly take care of herself. The way I look at it, we got this great ship. Well, we got a ship. Why don't we kick back, tie a rope to the wheel, and cruise for a while? I could use a little work on my tan.
Come to think of it, I have been a little stressed out lately. I could use a rest.
Then it's decided. We cruise the Caribbean.
I'm doomed. It looks like a ballpoint feather pen.
Ballpoint feather pen.
It looks like a ballpoint feather pen. There's an old dusty book inside. Let's see what it is. It says, Captain's Log, March 10th. First Mate Toothrot and I have been searching for Monkey Island for over a month with no success. The directions we purchased on Melee proved to be a recipe, not a map as we had believed. Captain's Log, March 12th. I wish Toothrot would take a bath. Captain's Log, March 17th. I wish Toothrot would stop snoring. Captain's Log, March 23rd. Toothrot is really starting to get on my nerves. I figure it's only a matter of time before we come to blows. Captain's Log, April 2nd. As a gesture to restore our friendship, Toothrot offered to fix dinner tonight. Captain's log, April 3rd. I don't know how we did it, but we've arrived at Monkey Island. Both Toothrot and I passed out from the soup he fixed last night. When we awoke, Monkey Island was sitting off the bow. Captain's log, April 4th. Toothrot and I filled the rowboat with supplies and are ready to set out to Monkey Island. We are both excited at the prospect of being the first civilized people to learn the secret of Monkey Island. Captain's log, April 5th. We had to turn around and return to the ship. Toothrot forgot to go to the bathroom before we left. We'll set out again tomorrow. And that's the last entry. It's made. Must be dealer prep. It seems to be locked up tight. It's the top of a cereal box, used as a bookmark. It looks like an empty chest. I can't pick that up. There'll be time for that later. I'm gonna give you mutineers 5 seconds to come to your senses. Then, I'm gonna start kicking some butt.
Excuse me, Guybrush. Does the word keelhole mean anything to you?
I see your point. Thanks.
So you can give him the definition of keelhaul, but it makes him just say, I see your point, thanks.
Is there anything I can do to get you guys to help me?
Excuse me, Guybrush. You're blocking the sun.
One last thing.
I hear the weather's pretty nice over by Monkey Island.
Nice try, Guybrush, but no banana.
I think I'll be getting back to tending the ship. I don't see anything special about it. I want
to go up the rope ladder.
What a fine-looking flag. Shivers me timbers just looking at it.
The number one rule in all of these games: pick up anything that isn't nailed down. You'll need it later. And even if you don't need it later, why not? Oh.
Well, I think I'm gonna be seasick.
Well, let's go down to the lowest level. Well, it's a leaky basement.
They're just old empty kegs. There's some very fine wine in here. I'll grab it. I'm no enologist, but judging from the deep red color, this is a very fine wine. It's a giant piece of rope. They're just old rusty chests. They're all rusted shut. They're just old rusty chests. They're just old rusty trunks. They look like kegs of gunpowder. Wow, gunpowder! I think I'll take some.
Never know when you need gunpowder, right?
I loved this stuff when I was a kid.
Looks like Captain Crunch.
I like the way it chewed up the roof of your mouth. I loved this stuff when I was a kid. I like the way it chewed up the roof of your mouth. It's about the same size as my head.
Oh, another pot. I wonder what we'll be using that for.
Looks like your run-of-the-mill ship's cooking pot, nice and hot. It's called How to Arm Yourself in Sea Battle. It's called How to Get Ahead in Navigating. It's called How to Get a Leg Up in Treasure Hunting. It says, Captain's Log, March 10th.
Oh, God.
And that's the last entry. It's the top of a cereal box, used as a bookmark. It's the top of a cereal box, used as a bookmark. What a fine-looking flag. Shivers me timbers just looking at it.
Huh. I feel
Looks like your run-of-the-mill ship's cooking pot.
Not picked something up that I need to pick up. That gives you the recipe.
It seems to be locked up tight. I bet this will come in handy. No staples to be removed.
Of course not.
I have nothing important to write. I never do.
Wow.
I don't see anything special about it.
Do some... let's do this. Cereal.
Great! A toy prize inside. This is no prize. It's a small key with a finely engraved monkey on it.
Let's use that in the cabinet.
It looks like a very heavy metal chest. Man, that's heavy. Filled, no doubt, with golden jewels. Hey, look, a piece of paper. And some cinnamon sticks. I don't see anything special about it.
Directions to Monkey Island. Preheat pot to 450 degrees. Add the following ingredients. 1 cinnamon stick, 4 leaves of mint, 1 human skull, pressed, 1 squirt squid ink, 2 pints monkey blood, 1 live chicken, 3 ounces brimstone, 1 or more of the following. Pyridoxine hydrochloride, zinc oxide, yellow 8, mine mononitrate, and BHA. Let bubble over a low flame until thickened. Serves crew of 4.
All right, well. Oh, so things that we needed were like mint, monkey blood, fine wine. The wine. I think we got everything for the recipe.
Looks like your run-of-the-mill ship's cooking pot.
So let's put the stuff in.
That should be enough.
1 cinnamon stick.
I love cinnamon.
What else did they say?
Directions to Monkey Island.
Mint.
Preheat pot to 450.
Skull, squid ink. So the pressed human skull is the flag. Squid ink is the ink.
Just a drop.
Directions to Monkey Island. Preheat pot to
Live chicken,
450.
brimstone, which is gunpowder.
Directions to Monkey.
And then preservatives, and that's the cereal.
This is going to be good.
And what's the last thing? Oh, a live chicken. There's the rubber chicken.
About time I got rid of this worthless artifact.
Is that everything?
Directions to Monkey Island.
Oh, cinnamon. Oh, no, mint. We have breath mints.
Good thing I've got 1,000,000 of these. Yikes!
That's it.
Oh, I think I'm getting dizzy.
Overcome by the fumes and stench, Guybrush quickly loses consciousness. Moments later, the voodoo spell kicks in, turning the ship to an unknown heading and off on its mysterious voyage. Days pass.
Oh, I feel awful.
I want some more gunpowder. Gonna need that.
I'll take some more.
Oh look, it's Monkey Island.
Holy monkey bladders! It's Monkey Island! Hey, look! We've made it to Monkey Island!
Let us know when you found the governor. We've got an extra chair she can use.
Hey, I found a map to Monkey Island.
So?
Yeah. So?
Use gunpowder in cannon.
There's no place back here to put the gunpowder.
Oh.
I don't see anything special about it.
Okay, cannon.
I don't see anything special about it.
Oh, not back there. We need to light that. What do I have that's able to be burnt?
There sure are a lot of spelling errors.
shit
That doesn't
minutes.
seem to work. That doesn't seem to work.
The map will do. Oh good, now I have fire in my inventory. And I use the pot. Well, as I predicted, easily made it to part 3. In time. That leaves the remainder of the secret of Monkey Island for an escapade next week. Well, I guess I'll let this play out before stopping for today.
Hi! I'm Herman Toothrot. Don't bother to say hello. I've only been waiting 20 years to talk to somebody civilized. I don't mind. Fine. By the way, you might want to think about putting out that fire. Someone could be hurt.
Ah, I'm in control again.
Notice of public meeting. There will be a meeting Wednesday evening to discuss the recent occupation of the sacred monkey head by the ghost pirate LeChuck, and the subsequent impact on the environment and the tourist trade. All Monkey Island cannibals are encouraged to attend.
Oh, there's a banana.
It's yellow.
It's yellow. Well, this has been the first, let's say, 2/3 of Monkey Island. There's still... Oh, let's go out to the main map. There's still a whole nother area here. Monkey Island is its own fairly large area. With a couple of puzzles and some more notable interactions, but a lot less of the talking than the first half.
private property.
This is a good place
Worshipping is permitted, but please do not enter the monkey head. G.P. LeChuck. The artist carved his name on it. Made by Red Skull.
That monkey head's some piece of work, eh? Nasty case of yellow waxy buildup, though. Ugh.
Yes, it's quite impressive.
I'm afraid I must be going now. Pressing business, you know.
Pressing business. Oh man, that is definitely where I get that line that I use all the time. Oh lord. Well, I'm gonna save. And we will finish the rest of it on the flip-flop next week, hopefully. Assuming that everything goes well and there's no unforeseen circumstances. That's it for now. Well, we'll see you next week.